Are we on?
We're on.
Hello. Welcome to Bhenkar Brouhaha, Trees and Towers. I feel like there's interpretive dances happening. What's going on? Yes. This is part two of Trees and Towers. We started last night. If you don't want spoilers, too bad. You should still watch us now. Hello. We're amazing. Yeah, we're gonna play in a little bit, but I have some announcement first, so I'll do that. I just look back at the screen. I'll do that first. Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. Go to canadiandice.ca and use the code TheVocDare, all one word, at checkout for 15% off your order. Order by the 10th or it's too late. Sorry, guess you can't get it for Christmas. Maggie's dice pick of the week is Wrath of Nature. You said it was a
Makes you
sharp edge.
groove. The music, it makes the music move you. For those who are listening on a podcasting platform, we're dancing. You can check out the VOD live on our YouTube channel.
They're dancing to no music. I just want to be clear. There's absolutely nothing
It's the
playing.
rhythm
We're
of the
dancing-
heart. The
the
rhythm
rap-
of the
Yes.
heart.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Next. Yeah. Get some dice. You won't be able to get it by Christmas now, but you can still get dice for whenever you need them. Next, check out our merch store at tinyurl.com/vac merch. You can get excellent designs like Half Orc Energy and the Vac Blob, and whatever holiday designs Affy has percolating. There is a new limited edition design available, 12 Days of TTRPG, designed by our own dear Affy, and all the proceeds from that go to Extra Life. Which is my next announcement. Speaking of Extra Life, all through December, our regular games are on hiatus, but not to worry, we have several amazing DMs, several of them in this game tonight. DMs, GMs, storytellers, bullshit artists, storytellers extraordinaire that will be carrying the torch while the affamous blob rests a bit. And Artemis, you better be resting.
Yeah.
We are currently just over our $1,000 mark. We have a stretch goal for 1,500 before the end of the month. Any donations are appreciated and will get you entered to win a big giveaway at the end of the month with things like GUI Cube Starter Pack for their campaign World Zyathe, Extra Life swag. There's a really cool mechanical keyboard in there. They've got dice, stickers, Vactair merch, and much more. The link is available in the chat. And just generally on the internet, on the socials and everything. So check that out. Donate to Extra Life. They do really amazing things for kids who are going through maybe an illness or whatever. Give them things to do. Also help pay for like medical research, stuff like that. Very cool organization. Give them a follow. Give them your money. Yeah, that's it. As for our upcoming schedule, tonight is Bhenkar Returns Part 2. You're watching it right now. That's me. I'm DM Emily. Tomorrow, Affy and Artemis are over on DM Jeremy's channel for Legacy of Fire at 7:30 Eastern. Then on Monday, Aphamus again is over on DM Jeremy's channel for Old Sanguine, which is a Vampire the Masquerade game at 8 p.m. On Tuesday, we have a one-shot called Silencing Night with Queen Mother GM at 8:30 Eastern. That's a Monster of the Week game. Wednesday on Goodman Games at 9 p.m. we have Wasteland Saga. And Thursday is Das Berufung des Krampus with DM Woody at 8:30 p.m. It's also Monster Hearts, yeah. And as always, you can find our podcast wherever you download your podcasts from. That's the end of my announcements.
Did everyone hold their breath for 2 seconds?
I paused. That counts, right?
Yeah.
Just to give a little bit of a recap from where we started last night. Our group of Bhenkar buddies I don't know. Recently reunited to track down a lead on Janella Tenregan, the leader of the Broken Glass cult, who escaped them at the end of the summer. They traveled to the Verdant Sanctum on the upper part of the plateau outside the Immortal Canyon and did some searching around a library, went through some tunnels, listened to some prophecies, and ended up tracking through the forest, finding a witch named Hepzibah Mossrat. She, with all of her a long lifetime of knowledge, shall we say, managed to help narrow things down a bit from all the information that they had, and said she had a way to get them where they needed to go. She performed a quick little ritual in her front yard with her giant infernal snakes watching, snapped her fingers, said good luck, and separated your souls from your bodies so that you could go to the shade, which is where souls are sorted to their proper planes. And this is where you are now, with a woman just having run up to you going, "Did you just die? Are you lost?" I'll take you. I'll take you to the temple at the center and we'll get you all sorted into your proper places. Follow me.
Can I
And she
make an
just starts
insight
walking.
check to see if she's like trying to be genuinely helpful or if she has like some sort of ulterior motive?
Sure.
And while you're doing that, I think Olaxon would just kind of like hold Chestnut's hand and just like step forward a little bit and say, "We need to see the Shield Maidens."
She like turns around. Well, yes, I mean, you'll definitely see one of them. Wait, why?
Doesn't matter. We need to talk to them.
Okay.
Well, it's a dirty 20.
She seems like she's trying to be genuinely helpful.
Blue is like going through his wallet and trying to find the student ID card from when he did an exchange program here that one time. It's like, oh man, I know it's
You
here
died
somewhere.
before?
Nah,
Yeah,
they
exchange
did like a
program
field trip. They did like a field trip. It was like an astral self kind of course.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Do we have
Like,
our
you know,
items on us?
a projection of the astral self. He's like going through his Rolodex. He's like, oh man, I know down here somewhere. Can I
You
roll a
do?
history check to be able to
Sure.
remember how to navigate my way around here? So that way he doesn't have to feel like a tourist again.
Sure. Yeah, or anyone could make a religion check as well if you wanted to.
Do we have our items on us?
You do, although you're all just kind of like you look kind of solid, but you don't feel fully solid.
13?
You're slightly see-through.
I feel solid. I rolled an 18 total.
Ooh.
Okay.
I rolled a 10
RLSM
total.
And my hands held? Are we actually holding hands, or are they just like
Yeah. Seem to be.
weird?
Rolled
That's
an
weird.
11 on religion.
Basic knowledge most people would know just through existing. Because it's like the same 9 gods and all souls go through this same place. You like this place it's the plane where the goddess of death basically she like built a shell around everything, and she has this like you can see it above you too. There's like black branches kind of overhead, and there's a temple at the center where the goddess Raynet sorts souls into their proper planes depending on what kind of person they were or who they worshipped, or even if they didn't worship anyone, where they might be happiest. Yeah.
Is I know that we're like on a time crunch probably, but like there is this like sick ass baklava cart around the corner.
There's no food here.
There used to
It's dead
be.
people.
Oh, it must have
These are
been
all
just
dead
like
people.
it must have just been something that was for the program.
There's yeah, as you're like walking through, like the lady agrees to take you to the shield maidens. She's like, I mean, there's shield maidens all over the city. I could take you to one and see, just tell them what you need, I guess.
No, we need like
Um,
the Shield Maidens TM.
well, they're kind of busy a lot.
They always busy, but like
I mean, I'll try. Well, we'll start one place and then the other. She starts walking off. Um, the city is like the streets are black. The buildings are like black cubes, not more than like 3 or 4 stories at the tallest. And the biggest structure in this whole place is this like large kind of neuron-looking black temple at the center of the city. She starts walking out to like a more main avenue, and walks up to someone that looks like they're in like black armor and they're holding a shield that's like kind of shiny and silver.
wow, this place must be like heaven for you dolphs.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't mean that in a derogatory way, by the way.
While we're following, I think Alaxon would kind of fall to the back and just kind of let Chestnut know, like, you know, we've talked about the fact that Alaxon's been dead for quite a while and had, you know, done the whole thing, just got like lost in whatever. But again, just kind of mentions like I've been here before, so I know a little bit. It's just been a long time, but when we get to the Shield Maidens, you're a lot better with people or whatever they are than I am. So maybe you and Wisteria can do the talking.
What am I supposed to say to them?
Well, we're supposed to be, you know, getting to, I guess, to talk to Brooksatana.
Are we supposed to be dead, or are we supposed to be not dead?
Is that out of character or in character?
What's in character?
Okay.
You sure we're not dead?
I don't really know.
We're being
Well-
called Neo, he says, like stretching backwards into the conversation. I'll see
Alaxon
myself
definitely-
out of the conversation.
Well, I
I'm
can definitely
sorry.
make sure to like be far enough back that other people wouldn't overhear.
I'm
Because
sorry.
Yeah,
well,
7
then
feet tall, he can
just
stretch.
etch a sketch
Yeah.
what I just said. Then it's totally like to the audience, like breaking the fourth
Breaking the
wall kind
fourth
of
wall.
stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
She walks up to this woman in like dark armor and she's like, these folks just kind of appeared in the street and usually that doesn't happen with a whole group. And they're saying they need to talk to a shield maiden and I thought perhaps you might be able to help them. They seem to need these like head shield maidens.
Is this a
and-
shield maiden because of their shiny shield?
Yes, I am. I'm a servant of Raynet. Hello.
Are all of you maidens, or is that just like an honorific?
Oh, well, I guess it's sort of an honorific. We come from many backgrounds, although there are very many, women, I suppose, of all types and backgrounds. But yeah, there are a lot of women that follow Raynet.
Wow.
The main shield maidens, there are 3 sort of bosses, but they're rather, well, they actually do the soul guiding, so they're often very, very busy, and
Well, we're
sometimes
souls, and
not
we need to
here.
be guided. So maybe they
Yes.
can help us.
We need to get to Awashizu.
You have a specific request.
Yes.
Just try to go.
Is that abnormal? Do people not get to choose where they go?
People, their souls go to Raynet, and she sort of assesses them, who they worship, what they're interested in, and sort of just sends them.
Oh well, we could go there and then tell her what we want.
Hey,
Oh.
like
That's
I'll decide my fate. Thank you very much.
I like oysters, long walks on the beach, eating oysters during long walks on the beach, and honestly, lots of things. So I have plenty to tell her about.
Yes, you
Alright.
do, ma petite ver de terre.
you all seem
She
very
pats her hand.
calm,
Well,
Incognito.
and you're all together. Did something happen to you? Did you die in an explosion?
We were killed by a witch. We were all holding hands, and then this witch was there, and then she killed us at the same time.
and she
So-
turned our friend into stone, and
You
like
sent me into a newt. I got that.
Don't worry, Slav got unstoned. Well,
He-
Um,
yeah, but it was still traumatic to see, honestly.
Oh, dear.
yeah.
It
We're
was
trying to get to the
intentional.
fancy people place that
It
are
was
like
in-
real full of themselves.
Yes, we were sent here for a reason. It was not just because she killed us on her lawn. I don't think. I like
Well,
But
now
that
we're
did
just like
happen,
laying
too.
back there like lawn
So-
ornaments now.
Yeah.
she just
You
kind of
see
reaches
what
up.
we're saying?
She's like reaches up to whoever's standing closest to her, and
Me,
says,
probably.
"May I?"
Oh, okay.
Okay. She takes two fingers and kind of like touches your forehead.
Can I hold an action?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I'll
if
hold
she
an action
hurts
too.
Chestnut, I want to like slap her hand away.
Okay.
Not to do like damage,
with my
but like do
stomach.
not hurt our rainbow hedgehog.
I mean, I'm pretty
Um,
sure.
many astral attacks.
I'm pretty sure Alaxon would still be holding onto her hand unless.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true too.
we're all
Okay, so she
like
just-
in for this.
She touches Chestnut's forehead, like right here, and just kind of closes her eyes. And she goes, "Your bodies are still alive. Or at least yours is. And that's
Yeah.
weird."
We're
But you said you're-
incognito.
We
You're
are
here
only
on
here
purpose.
for 8 hours. So we
We're on
have
a
to
mission.
be very fast.
And you need to go to a specific place.
Yeah,
Awashizu.
Our
it's a matter of life and possibly death. Both.
So can we talk to the head maiden of the shields then? They can help us, right?
Well, you would need to talk to the Argent Shield Maiden. That's her sort of region of the Celestial Traverse.
I always
Based off
find
of like
bureaucracy
BT.
to be really boring. Is there can you kind of speed this up? Can you help us out maybe?
Yeah,
like,
we're not like actually
we have
dead.
to
This
talk
is
to
like
your
a
boss,
circumvention.
Your
Yeah.
boss has to talk to their boss, and
And
we
some
only have 8 hours.
paperwork.
So yeah, I don't really like paperwork at all.
You can
so.
say that we
You
force
understand.
you if need be.
Give me just a moment. She like closes her eyes again, and she's like mumbling something to herself. And then she
You have
like
a name
stops
tag?
and looks like she's listening for something. Right. Hold on. Yeah, they said there's the
Alright, I'm gonna start loading the pipe. Anybody else want some of this?
Well, no, they all showed up at once. Yes. All right.
Like blowing
8
smoke
hours.
rings.
We only have 8 hours. Be sure to tell her.
And they only have 8 hours or something. Right. Okay, we'll be there in 20 minutes, I suppose. It's a bit of a walk, but follow me. And she starts walking away from the temple.
Alright.
Is this one of those places where time is just a construct, and so it doesn't really move at the same speed as the earthly planes or all the other planes view time differently than this one? Is that what's going on here?
Here, no, it's pretty much the same because we're sort of attached to Bhenkar.
Cool. Okay, well then we better go.
But out there, well, it could be very different. I really don't know what the time difference is with our Shizu, but she would probably know.
It's a little weird, but it's not that bad. I was a part of the Astral Self program last semester.
Sure you are. Mm.
Oh, I have my student
That track.
ID right here. Why
Ooh.
is she sounding like she's being condescending? I don't
Getting burnt in the
understand.
afterlife.
She's just like, wow. She's like,
I'm not on fire. I don't get it.
thank you. Says thank you to the woman that brought you over and yeah, starts walking. She's already got a group, so follow. She said she would wait, and take you with them. So come. And she's just like walking at a very quick pace.
Wait, she's already got a group with her? Or them?
Of course. I mean, souls need to be ferried all the time. You get a group, and then you go, and then you come back. You know, you make 3
Like a
stops.
tour.
3 stops? Can't we
3 stops.
is there a way of doing like an express trip on the boat of souls? The express lane, like just go straight to the destination?
Yeah, can we like pay a toll and just like go straight through?
I don't
You
think my student
could
ID is
try
gonna get us anywhere, y'all.
You could try to speak to her, I suppose, and see if she would skip Mount Temecula to go to Awashizu first.
Do a lot of people go to Awashizu? Is that a common destination for souls?
Yes, I mean, about as... Well, the most common ones are like... The Gleaming is Lawless, you know, the goddess of light and life. Everybody loves that one. The Void is remarkably popular, which used to be Raynette's home, and then she sort of gave it to someone else, so she could be here. Mount Temecula is sort of popular with all the folks that love, you know, storms and seafaring folk and things. Lots of pirates there, if I'm honest.
Oh my god, is Bill Seacaster there? I heard about him.
I don't think...
He's one of the greatest pirates who ever lived. And by greatest, I also mean terrible, because those words were kind of synonymous, but, like, you get what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't do the ferrying, so... Not sure. But anyway, oh yes, and this one is rather popular mostly for those who actually want to serve Raynette and not just enjoy their afterlife.
Wow, I feel like I'm touring the Vatican right now. It's just like way less scary though. Not gonna lie, way less scary.
You're
A
much
lot
more
more
sober.
minimalistic in structure.
Some are very intimidated by the sort of dark coloration of things, especially those that worship Lawless or whatever. But
Oh, it's just modernist
you know, it's just
architecture.
temporary. For most people, it's just temporary. So.
Like it's a key.
She kind of takes you through. Everything is very like... It's like the most minimalist city you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
There's
like
no
modern
decor.
architecture.
Yeah, there's no decor. Everything is like smooth, plain cubes, very clean lines.
And there's room for turnover. It's like the Pizza Hut roof is no longer in existence because it's too distinct, so therefore they make everything flat faceless shops with signs that can be removed.
Yeah.
Because capitalism is a prison.
She's like, "And you sure you want to go to Awashizu?"
Yeah, we gotta like solve a super. What are we doing here again, y'all?
Has
Like,
there
oh,
been anybody? Has there been anybody else that has come through that hasn't been dead that's gone to Awashizu?
Was she
Not that I
called a
know.
bitch?
I mean, not that I know of. Usually,
Usually they're all bitches.
well,
aren't they?
they're all sort of inspected by the goddess. Well, except for you folks, which I might get
Those
in
were
trouble for,
alive.
but I was told by the Argent Shield Maiden that I can...
That's right. Your boss said
you
it was
so-
fine, so
Yes.
there's no reason.
Yeah, so
to worry about
beyond
getting in
their
trouble.
head for the circumstances, yeah, what's your name though? Like, if you have a name, I feel like that's
Oh my God.
like kind of rude.
So rude. We didn't ask
that
your
I didn't
name.
ask. I'm sorry.
We don't really,
You don't have a sense
I
of
don't
self?
really-
What the hell is up
No,
with
I mean,
y'all?
I know who I
Such
was and
capitalism.
everything.
I'm so confused, bro.
I know who I was, but the
Well, who
focus
do you want
more
to
on
be right
welcoming.
now?
The focus is more on welcoming people who arrive here, potentially from traumatic situations, and try to make them feel comfortable and take them where they need to go, so they
What
can
about
enjoy the rest
you,
of their
though?
lives.
How did you get comfortable? You know, I can call you Walmart reader if you want, but like, I feel like that's not who you are.
Walmart cleaner. I mean,
What do you want us to call you? In for a penny, in for a pound. If we're gonna be riding through the frickin' river Styx for the next 3 hours together,
well,
I
I'm
think
not
he's just
going with
escorting
you.
us. Yeah, we're just gonna go see that other lady, and then that's it.
alright.
You may
Oh,
call me
shy.
Auric as well, and you can see like her shield is silver.
Does it look
Auric.
Or
clickable?
you Argent. Yeah. You may call me Argent as well.
That's a title.
Yes, well.
Argent.
what I do.
Ouais.
Are you an Argent though, or are you just stealing that lady's title?
I'm not the Argent. I am just
Argent is like
a member
place
of the
so like a place of protection. Like a
sort of
a job title.
like
I like
my
it. It's like a sword of servitude and protection kind of thing.
I think Alaxon would interject just like quietly to Chestnut and be like, "Don't forget we are on a timeline."
But yeah,
Well,
we're
I
walking.
mean, we're standing here waiting for.
Do you
that
want
other
to be the Argent? Like, I'm gonna write you a song right now. So, like, just like let me know. Like, give me like 5 facts about you.
Do I need to be like rolling the boat? Like,
Oh.
what are we doing?
This person is
Like
like so
5.
flustered. She never gets this many questions about her. She's usually trying to comfort people and like
She tells
take them
us
where
her
they need
life
to
story and then her unlife story, and then we get to where we're going. We agree, so we do it. And also, Wisteria writes a 4-part harmony.
go.
Yeah, could
How
I
about
make a
it?
performance check, Chestnut? I don't know if you want to join in on this song.
Go for it.
And
I can
dance.
provide
Don't
the
stop at
bass.
song. I think we need some interpretive dance while we're at it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be back up.
And we'll be there by
Nice.
the end of this roll.
Okay, I rolled a 19, thankfully.
And I got a 21.
Dang. You guys
So
write
what
an
would you
epic
like to
song
teach you?
about the nameless Argent Shield Maiden that takes
what?
guides a group of heroes through the city to their destiny.
And it's going to be, I like it. You know, Wisteria's amazing. Chestnut, nice. Lucrézia, nice. I feel like it's going to be the new lesbian anthem back home.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
gotta
that'd be
remember how it goes when we get back.
I
We're
will-
not dead anymore. We gotta remember so we can perform it.
Yes, remember that because my wife would also like to hear it, and sometimes we get radio from Bangkok.
Oh, sick. It's a little good thing I
We get
wrote
to tap in,
everything
though.
down.
All right. So she takes you through the city and kind of takes you to. You can see like the edge coming up, and of this like it ends. Like the city just ends. The ground ends, and ahead of you, there's like this kind of galactic-looking skyway of sorts. It looks kind of like a road, but it's like star stuff, like
It's the
nebulous.
Bifrost. It's the Bifrost, isn't it?
Kind of.
With
Yeah, it's the
Stairway to
Bifrost.
heaven.
It's the
Wait a
Bifrost.
second.
And you
At least
see
it's not
like
stairs downstairs.
far along this road, you see a like massive figure going like very far into the distance on this road. You know, it's called the Celestial Traverse. It's the road that leads to the plains of the gods, where you get to spend your afterlife. And there's another like massive figure, 50 feet tall, close and like looking back and sees you all coming, and like the person that's guiding you raises a hand to her, and this giant person is wearing all silver armor with a silver shield, and has like, it looks like her hair is made of stars, like she's super cool, like celestial being, massive. And you can see she has like this thing on her back where there's basically just like hundreds of souls just kind of chilling in little like hammocks.
Is she like a little mama possum? She's got all
Kind
of her
of.
babies like on her
Yeah,
back.
and there's these like kind of sparkling silver chain hammock things, so it looks like this like massive silver cape that just kind of like floats. And the souls are all just kind of like sitting in there.
Wow.
That's the second time today that I have fallen in love. Oh, and Sprout's not here to steal my riz. Oh, do you
She
guys think I
kind of-
got shot with the giant woman? She's so pretty.
Yeah, I'm
She,
like
She looks mad chill. She looks like she
staring
could
right at her.
vibe.
she kind of like kneels down and like
Uh.
bends down, and she's like, "What's going on here then? I heard there was a group of souls that are not dead."
You're a beautiful giant
Wow.
woman. I
You're
mean,
so pretty.
yeah, you're like
Wow.
really pretty.
Yes,
Could
hi, Moon
I-
I
Moon.
like.
Could I start doing my
Yeah.
enthralling performance
Alright.
thing?
Sure.
It takes a minute, but I start doing like some
Just like
sweet
body rolls.
instrumental and let kind of everybody else talk during this.
Oh yeah.
I do like the thing that frogs do when like they're like pulling out, like trying to like like do the puff up my chin. I like puff up my throat, and I'm like, I'm making myself real big. I like, it's not often that I meet somebody who's taller than me. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble controlling myself.
All right. You needed to go to a specific place then.
Yes,
Why?
oh yes, we do. So
Yeah,
we
date on Thursday. What? Sorry.
we are on a mission. We have to get to our Shizu.
Why?
We were sent here by a witch, and we have to find a woman who has caused much trouble on our plane in Bhenkar. Much evil, much greed, and we lost her. We believe she is there. This is where all the signs have pointed.
Interesting.
We are on a timeline. We only have 8 hours before we return to our bodies. Can you help us?
Also, you're really pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank you. Fine.
Oh, she's way out of our
Not
league.
another fan club.
Who is, I mean, they surely would have come through here if we had seen them.
We think she took some kind of like a back door or like ended up there on accident or something. She definitely didn't
Yes.
come this way.
Or accidentally on
Came
purpose.
through like a portal or something like that. We don't know. But we
She
have to
stepped
find
through a
her.
mirror in a fancy mirror tower that was all about greed and diabolism and stuff.
It sounded like she did
Hmm.
magic that was a little too strong for her, and then now she's in West Shizu.
Interesting. And the entirety of this person disappeared, not just like
All
their-
of her. There was
Correct.
nothing left.
That's concerning.
Right,
Yes.
so that's why we want to go there.
She kind of like looks over at the like massive temple at the city and at the center of the city, and is like, all right.
If you don't got time, you could like fastball specialists over there. That'd be
No,
even be
I'm-
easier.
That's like
I'm
Rainbow
going
Road
there-
shit.
Anyways, but if you could figure out how she skipped the line, so to speak, that would be great. And even better if you could bring her whole self to us. Well, we would like that.
Oh,
quite a
well,
lot.
Okay, so
we're
you want us
planning
to
on
kill her?
rocking her shit.
I
So,
think-
like, if we could bring what back what's left, I guess.
I
Well,
think
if we
that
just-
we would like to bring her to you too. It would be
We-
good. Us
The
is to
side,
see
real
them.
quick. We were planning on rocking her shit, though, right?
Yeah,
We're
I think
probably
so.
gonna have
Yes.
to bring her in, to be honest, Blue.
Like,
She ain't gonna
honestly,
come quietly.
I'm
No.
pretty, like, I'm pretty smart, but, like, I'm not completely up to date exactly what is happening. Usually, I'm just here to hang out with Splash, but he's back with the Goblin Lady, so, like, I can't help but feel like I'm a little bit, out of my league here, trying to help, but I don't really know much about what's going on, guys, and I'm sorry.
That's all right. Well, I'm going anyways.
Do
You're
you
really-
have like
you're really
any tools
good.
for us to bring her entirely back? Like, I don't know, like a sucky majig? You know, the sucky sucky?
Like the ghost traps.
Like a vacuum cleaner.
No, nothing.
That's what I'm
like
getting at, but I
that.
don't know if they exist in this universe.
Well, yeah, it's like
Probably
it's a version.
so.
It's like not Pokeball TM, but it's essentially a knockoff Pokeball. It's Dimensional Prison or something like that, or Prism. I forget.
It would be difficult for me to get a hold of something like that.
I could just swallow her whole if you want. I've done that.
That would be
No,
acceptable.
I can just
Some
like
things
I
like
can
that
just like
too.
because sometimes I have to expel my stomach to clean it every once in a while.
Sure.
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
taken captive. I've for like capture the flag and stuff. It's normal for me. It sounds weird to you, but it's like normal for. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now.
Someone make a persuasion check.
I'll
Can
do
I
it.
do it with after my enthralling performance? That like, where is that in my thing? Hold on.
I rolled
Does
a
it add like
23.
Class features, because it should make her. Where the fuck is it? How do I put it in the chat? Help. I don't know
wait.
how to like pop things out.
If you just click on it.
Yeah, I don't know where our chat is. I'll just put it in the Discord chat. I'm still learning how to do things despite playing D&D for years.
That's okay. I don't know how to do it in the D&D Beyond chat.
Beyond,
Yeah.
I
Beyond.
don't
I
know
think
if there
you
is.
have to do it in their new client they're coming up with. If we were using Roll20, that'd be a different matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there it is. Can they make a wisdom saving throw DC 15?
Yeah, let's see. That's a natural 17 plus
Okay.
like probably a lot. Is there?
So they don't know that I tried to do it, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, Chestnut, you rolled, right?
I got a 23.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, yeah. She's like, all right. Tell you what, I don't have a lot of seats back there left, but if you can find a way to hop into a couple of the hammocks, or I guess I could just hold you?
Mhm.
Hold me, Moon Mommy.
Yeah, I'm alright with that. I mean, I guess if we have to.
Yeah. No, but I think my boyfriend and I can just share a
Mhm.
hammock. That's okay. I'll sit like in his lap or something.
Oh, Axel, just like yeah, you can have her hold you. That's fine if you want.
I'd like to be held.
No,
I would
I think
like to
other
be
people want to be
held, please.
I'll let them. I have somebody else to hold
uppies.
me. That's okay.
Uppies, please, uppies.
Uppies.
She kind of like swoops a bunch of you up. Whoever wants to sit in the hammocks definitely can. But anyone that wants to, you would be seeing behind her. If you want a forward-facing
spot,
view,
too.
you could ride in her hand.
I want to
Her,
sploot in a hammock and just like put my booty
I
out.
want to feel held.
She starts walking. She's like, now, you said there's an urgency to this, yes? As she's like walking forward onto this like bridge that doesn't look solid at all. It doesn't look like a real road, but she's standing on it fine. Yeah.
Her really pretty outfit made Chestnut remember that we're also supposed to be wearing really pretty outfits. AKA, we should probably be wearing silver.
Yes.
So it's time for a fashion montage.
I'm wearing like gray and yellow.
It's called a seaming snapper. And basically if you crack it, it does seaming on whoever's within a radius for 3 hours.
Ooh. Cool.
Now
I
I get to
do
describe
know-
our outfit.
Wisteria knows a lot about like Bruxitana's aesthetic.
So
that might be a benefit to you.
I make you all dress the part. And during it, I imagine I morph into Tim Gunn.
Who's that? I'll look it up.
Famous bard.
He's the guy from Project Runway.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Tim Gunn, he is Tom Pistol.
Great.
But it's Pistol with 2 O's. Like Tim Gunn has 2 N's.
It's tool.
I like that. It's cool.
Does anyone try to divert her from her traditional path? Because she's going to go to Mount Temecula first.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the arms of an angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I forgot that we didn't do that part of it. Yeah, I think Olaxon would before we climb up to the hammocks, probably like pull out their sword to kind of lower the veil that's been shielding them, and just say, as someone who was failed by the gods a long time ago, I think it is only fitting and right that in some small way this can be made up by taking us quickly to where we need to go.
She kind of like looks at you very closely. Even though it doesn't change what she's seeing, she knows at this point what kind of situation you're in. And I think she kind of like takes a couple moments, really looks you over, seems to do some sort of like spell to assess something. From before things got worked out a bit. Interesting.
Yes, I am older than death.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna have to tell her about that one. She's gonna be pissed. Okay, fine. Yes, we'll go there first. She just like doesn't even think about it. She just like she's like, all right, we'll take you to Awashizu first. If you get done quickly enough, maybe you could talk to Raynette.
Oh, I have some words for Raynette. Absolutely.
Okay, let's go. She like seems to feel really awkward.
Oh,
Are we just gonna gloss over
time.
the fact that Loxon just said he's older than death?
And that threatened this like giant moon mommy into taking us where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so
That's my
conflicted
boyfriend. Let's
right now.
go.
I don't know if it was
Yeah.
a threat so much as like, hey, you owe me.
Kind of.
I am
She
both
feels-
fright-
Real bad. She feels real
I am both frightened and aroused.
Nice. She She carries you all very quickly. You see, like, as you're going, in the distance there is a mountain kind of floating off in the ether by itself, that seems to have like perpetual thunder and lightning and storms. Probably Mount Temecula. And she just walks right by it. You hear some souls on the back murmuring, like, hey, is that where are we going? But they trust in the confidence of this giant celestial woman. Yes, the mountain is also very, very frightening. It's the scariest mountain you've ever seen. No, it just looks like a really cool mountain with lots of lightning and thunder. Probably the plane of well, you might know this to some degree, those of you that are trained in religion in some way. This is the plane of Zenith, who is the god of storms. And justice, I believe. Hold on. Let me refer back to my own notes.
Your own pantheon.
You know, I remember it most of the time. I can't find it. That's fine. I'm pretty sure it's Zenith. Anyway, she keeps going. And in kind of like coming up ahead of you, because she moves very quickly with this long stride that she has. You see a bright white kind of light. It looks like towers all stacked on top of each other as you get closer. And at the very top is a large silver tower. And she's kind of takes you up to it. She starts to help some souls in there. There's a few that go in there. And you know, she kind of does this sort of comforting thing of like, welcome home, children. This is Awashizu. This is where you will stay. And like lets the souls out into the city. And then she takes you folks, and kind of like puts you forward into this place. She like tucks you in between a couple of towers, where she doesn't see a lot of traffic. And she's like,
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah. Don't drop off into the primordial ooze. I will be back by here every couple of hours. So if you can get a hold of her, I think we would all be very interested in knowing how she got here. And she lets you all off into the city, and then
Got big booty. When she turns around, does she got big booty?
a big shiny butt.
Oh, she has a big shiny metal ass.
Yeah, well, she's covered in armor. She's like
Ooh.
fully decked out, full plate, the whole deal.
Old place, and she's like, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you can see she does immediately turn back to go to Mount Temecula. Slightly out of order.
Sophia, suggestion for your Final Fantasy campaign. Instead of the chocobos, big shiny metal mommy. Just kidding.
I will make a note of that for other.
I thought that you were the shiny metal universe mommy, Sophia.
More crystal than metal, but yeah.
It's a rock.
I feel like there are big shiny women in Final Fantasy, though.
Oh,
also.
there are plenty. Yeah. There are plenty.
All right, so you're here in Awashizu. You're kind of hidden. What do your outfits look like? You can see there's definitely a theme of white and silver.
Montage.
I mean, Alaxon definitely asked for Chestnut's input because they have no idea.
What does
Hold on.
Laxton usually wear? Just armor? Like a
Yeah.
tunic?
Yeah, pretty much. Like red and black.
We kept it the same.
Hold
We
on.
kept it just white and silver with like a tunic.
Nice.
Nothing fancy.
Hold on.
Maybe a little shinier.
Well, it has to be shiny.
I want to be in like an Iris Van Herpen dress. I love
Yes,
Iris Van Herpen.
get it. My
She
God.
makes like these 3D printed dresses that like
Oh,
move
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
They look like flowers or organisms or both.
Yeah.
Magic.
I imagine maybe some of like the mask presenting people could be like in Gareth Poog and
Ooh.
like inspired stuff. Just like but silver, just like weird shit. Like we look like we put on armor from like a weird cutscene and now we're stuck in it.
That's awesome.
I love that. So does
Um,
Wisteria.
Chestnut vibe.
that's amazing.
I know
Oh,
what
Lord.
thought just went through my head, and I don't want to share it because someone may draw
How did
it.
Well, now we need to know.
Will that be the worst thing?
Um.
Well, doesn't Vic still have his silver scarf
Yeah,
that I gave him from last time?
yeah, he has that. But I was
there's
thinking
that.
Vic in a freaking silver leotard.
Yes,
something.
yes, King. Get it?
There, I put the designer names in the chat so people can Google if they so choose. Our art museum had an Iris Van Herpen exhibit a couple of years ago, and it was
Ooh, nice.
epic.
Whoa,
It's
that's
so
cool.
Okay, so you're all kind of decked out in silver and white. Did anyone else want to describe their outfits?
Yeah, I put it in the chat, but Chestnut has like a jumper, like a like
Nice.
sleeveless jumper with like the wide pant leg, but the pant legs are like really wide, but it's just like full on silver sequins.
Amazing.
Does she have the
It could be a
heels and
dress,
everything?
but it's pants. So.
Secret pants
hmm
Does she have the heels and everything?
and pockets.
No heels.
No,
No heels, any shoes at all. I don't wear shoes.
Yeah, probably just
My
flats.
my feet are too big for shoes. They're really long and webbed. Oh, I'm gonna ask for some help from the fashion experts here because I
Loth
have
is a slash
seldom
expert now.
I've worn as little clothing as possible since I was a wee little toadling. Oh, so
yeah.
I don't really. I'm just basically
about-
wearing a pair of I'm wearing
what
a
about,
pair
like,
of pants.
Aladdin style, like silver harem
Harem
pants and like
pants.
a white open tunic with nothing on under it.
How about Thai fisherman pants? But not definitely opaque around the crotch region. Doesn't really matter though because it's all like that, until business is going down, it makes me more aerodynamic. So it's like opaque where it's meant to be, but then it's like sheer. It kind of gets like sheer and shimmery down around from my upper thigh down to my ankles, I guess. And maybe like one of them fishnet tops or something.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Sleeveless
Fishnet.
fishnet
Love
top.
it.
tank top, crop
Yeah,
tank top,
Yeah, crop tank top. Probably like white.
hot.
This is the
Yeah.
most amazing sci-fi fashion montage.
Do I need to
I
like
love it.
have anything on my head? I don't have any hair, so like.
I don't think so.
Alaxon feels
I-
What about
I-
Lucrézia?
underdressed.
What?
Alaxon feels very underdressed now.
You mean overdressed? Because I'm not wearing much clothing at all.
What about Lucrézia?
If you
Yeah.
want, you can just like wear a pair of pants with me and wear the fishnet crop top. I think your scales would match it real nicely. This is kind of absorbent. But it breathes. Watching, I can also do the thing that I do with my throat. Well,
Lucy, what were you going to say?
I do like a hammer kick, and I can move.
I was just gonna say that I put something in the Bhenkar chat, but basically, Lucy is wearing a simple white fitted dress with kinetic
That's crazy.
fungal
It's like one
structures
of
on
those
it
beach sail robot things.
and lichens and things that are moving, and they're all silver,
Lucrézia,
Wisteria
that's
is
amazing.
looking at the boobs, not the moving parts.
as they should.
You look great, babe. Oh my god, I love it.
Lucy
That's
wiggles the
incredible.
boobs a bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about Vic?
I'm getting the image real quick.
Thought he was wearing a leotard.
Plus his scarf. Plus his
Plus the
scarf.
scarf. I'm gonna
It needs to be. What if it was like a silver version of the Star Trek New Generation Picard? Because I always
Yes.
imagine Vic. I always
Yes.
imagine Vic as Picard. To be honest with you,
Yeah, he's
just less French.
he's
Patrick
basically
Stewart.
wearing a next generation bodysuit. Just but instead of like the Starfleet insignia, he has like the insignia of his temple.
Nice.
Nice.
Amazing.
Make it
I
so.
love this. Okay, so you're all fashioned up in silver and white,
We look hot.
Mm-hmm.
and you're in. It's massive. It's like a small moon size, but it's not that you would know. You don't have any moons. But it's like you, the players, would know. It's the size of a small moon, and it's just like towers on towers on towers. Every building here is a tower because everybody here thinks very highly of themselves.
Is this a metaphor, Emily? Is this a metaphor?
Compensating for something.
They're compensating for everything. These people, well, and Wisteria would know too, a lot of the way things work here, it's all about ladder climbing and reputation manipulation. It's not so much about actual accomplishments, although those are also important. But it's making yourself look good. Because Brooksatana is also the goddess of vanity. But y'all look beautiful.
We know it. Shut up, baby. I know it.
And you see, as you kind of start to go out, the people here are dressed very fashionably. Lots of people have kind of tower motifs worked into the fashion, worked into their outfits. So a lot of them are wearing there's a couple people you see that have amazing silver headpieces that look like a spiraling tower. Yeah, they really go all out. They really love a theme here.
The gods is like the thing with the celebrities all going to the art thing with the guy and stuff.
The Met Gala.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's Zendaya? Actually,
Zendaya
she's
walks
too
down the
cool.
street.
She would not be here, don't you? Don't you put that evil on her?
Someone who made themselves look like Zendaya because she's so awesome walks down the street.
Oh, what are the?
You can tell it's an illusion.
So what do you
What would you
think?
like
How
to-
are we going to find Janelle? Do we have ideas?
Yeah, I didn't realize there'd be so many people here.
This place is huge.
Well, we did have a list of her contacts and stuff.
Did we keep any of those old broken glass insignias, especially the high level
Yeah.
officer ones? Is there a
I
way?
keep everything that I pick up. It's kind
I
of a
think you
weird
had
habit.
some.
There
And I think you had some robes too, but
Yeah. It's all in my bag here. I open my bag and I flip open the top. It's like a messenger bag, but it's a bag folding.
Do you think we could maybe try to do some kind of resonance thing? Like we can ping one of these tokens, and it will probably point us in the direction of fellow cultists, so to speak.
Like titty fork it, like
Yeah.
if I'm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I love how you say fellow cultists because I'm just picturing Vic as like, hello, fellow cultists.
Yes.
How do you do, my
Got
fellow
skateboard.
cultists?
I am definitely one of you, fellow cultists.
He would say that though. That's the thing.
yeah.
He's not good at well, no, he's actually not bad at persuading people. Actually, because A, paladin, and B, yeah. But
Very.
I'm bad at lying.
Exactly.
Could I just like maybe tell the group maybe some stuff about Bruxatana as we're walking, just like
Yeah.
giving them the
Absolutely.
skinny on like maybe some things that a cult member would value?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Please.
Any like
I'm
cool
just
lingo?
Give us the
Spill it.
goss,
Cool
Wisteria.
lingo.
Okay,
it.
so
Would be-
Wisteria does it like just like they do it as a freestyle rap as we're walking.
And since all the people here are followers of Bruxatana, they'd probably really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm just, I cannot rap as a person. So just imagine it.
Just imagine it.
I don't think you guys want me to rap on stream, especially freestyling about
Oh,
Bruxatana, because
contraire, mon ami.
that would be hard to rhyme stuff with. Just off the
What's it-
dome.
What's the time? Does he
Bruxatana.
want to go that the wall?
She likes sultanas, because you always have to be praising, or else you'll turn into a raisin.
That's it. That's the wrap.
Thank you. Performance nat 20.
No roll necessary.
Yeah.
Epic.
That was amazing, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so Bruxatana, so I guess Wisteria would tell you like the things that people value here is like power, craftiness, ambitiousness. The people that are, or the souls that are here, would probably all be extremely clever. They're all about climbing the social strata. You are here at the bottom, and you would imagine that like these are the people who maybe just freshly got here, but they're always trying to move up. And
Is there an up here? Like this is the afterlife, right? Like, are you just constantly moving up an external ladder that never ends?
yeah,
I mean, like last
have
time,
a-
I could just do the thing where I like.
yeah, you could do that. I have a I haven't like written this down anywhere, but I have this theory that people who are really backstabby here just kind of like push people out into nothingness.
So you can get pushed out of Ashizu
Yeah.
out of spite.
Or someone uses you and pushes you down.
That
People are always trying to.
that poses a really interesting question. What
What's
the
that?
hell happens if we die in here?
We die in real life. Sword art online.
Nah, we won't. You don't die if you get into gap. That's not how it works, bro. But we probably could fish her out if we end up Sparta kicking her off the side of this dome. Just saying.
No, I'm not
She
worried
could
about
But if
ask
we-
her.
she could ask
I'm worried
Moon
about
Mommy
us.
to do it.
But
That
yeah,
will be
that
fine.
makes me think of a question. If we kill Gisela? Janella?
Janella, yeah.
Then do we take her spot? As
There is the
supreme, like,
saying, you keep what you kill.
I don't know if I want that.
Well,
Anyways, yeah, how can we track these people down?
Are you gonna try to
Could walk around making gang signs.
Do they
It'd
get
be
mail
really
here?
offensive.
don't think so.
We're cool at the post office. Does anybody have any kind of like
What's her name
power?
again?
What did you
Janella.
say?
We could
Any
just say
kind of
we
what?
we just gotta find the ones who want to topple her. Just be like, like they're on Janella.
So,
I
so
couldn't
you're
hear what you
saying
said.
I just asked if anybody has some kind of like spell or power that can help us out finding people.
I can draw.
I don't have locate object.
Yeah, I don't
I
have anything
don't-
like that.
Yeah, I have stuff that if we ask people that could help, but or to stall them. Do we know her alignment
Um.
from the past? Because I know,
Oh,
because Vic has alignment sense, I believe, but I don't know if we know her alignment. If she's like evil or
yeah.
she's just a bitch. That's another
people party.
possibility.
Like, there's one thing I know, and it's how to party. And there's one thing I also know is how to brew a sick-ass brew in under 5 minutes.
Do you have anything, Alaxin, being, a monster hunter? Because you hunt and track things?
Not so much. I mostly
What
just
about,
go where people pay me to go.
okay, Lucrézia, do you know anything because you're smart and you're beautiful and I love you?
Oh, chérie,
Aw,
you're my little ver de terre. I don't have anything that can help
guys are
us right
so
now, I'm
cute.
afraid.
I'm literally just gonna go walking up next to some dudes. Like the ones with the really big hats that look like Roman towers. Like you look over your shoulder, like trying to deliberate what to do next, and there's like an outline where Blue is, and it's like, how the hell is this guy? He's so tall.
But you know what I think? I wonder if we cannot use gossip to find her. If we start
A rumor?
saying mean things about her and we talk with other people who might be willing to do the same, can we find her this way? And bring her down also at the same time.
Smart.
Blue is already like talking shit about her with these randos over here, just saying.
And while they're trying to figure that out, Alaxin just kind of like sidles up to Vic and is like, "It's not that bad, just out in the void. It could be a lot worse. Just so you know."
But I mean, so wait, if we die here, we're not going back to our bodies. Great. That increases the stakes a bit.
The gods really don't care that much about little people.
Oh, I'm all too aware ever since my redemption. But still serve them one way or another. Worst case scenario, if we can get sight on her, I can compel her to come after me. I can compel her to duel me. If she doesn't resist it. If she doesn't resist my words, my holy words, but we'll see.
Well, first we gotta find her.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I wasn't sure if I should make a performance check or if I should make a deception check or just in general. Oh, but no matter what, the check was the rule the natural 20 on my chunky dice.
You start talking
We're
to these
best
people,
friends now.
and they're
I
just
literally make a
"Wait,
brew.
who is this? Wait, who are you talking about? Oh my gosh, she sounds dreadful.
Literally, like I'm serving
Absolutely
drinks
helpful.
in the circle. Have a brew that I literally just like mix up like right there because I am proficient in brewer's supplies
Oh, there you go.
and in the performance skill.
And they're just like going on. They don't seem to know who
I'm even
she
naming
is.
off contacts too.
These people don't seem to know who she is, but others might. I only rolled an 11 for them, so.
Oh, well, yeah, though, I'm making my way along. I'm getting the whole street drunk. I'm pouring.
They'll only get
It's just like
fattier as they go on.
it's the
Right.
yeah, absolutely. Like you look and you see like Blue, the top of Blue's head, like down the way. He's trying his best. Let me know when I hit it, when I get a buddy.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It takes you a little bit to find someone because most of the people down here are a little bit. They're not as knowledgeable about who's important or who's moved up or whatever.
What?
But you like go up to the next level and you find someone who's like Janella Tenregan. You say you've got some information. How interesting. Maybe we should work together. I heard she's up on the 4th level now. Been working her
Oh.
way up, but
Already.
there's something weird about her. She's just a little.
She's so weird.
different.
Oh my
The
god.
rumor has it is she jumped the line.
Like, that doesn't make sense, because why are you down here, but she's up there? Because, like, just looking at
Yeah.
you, like, there's
I
no
know,
comparison.
right?
What the fuck?
I used to be on the 3rd level, and she came along and shoved me down.
Oh my
here.
god. You came all the
You
way from the
should be
3rd
at
level to
least-
here? Ugh,
You
disgrace.
should be at
You
least
done
on
this to other
5.
people? Like,
I mean, she's ruthless. What can I say? But maybe it is time to take her down a notch. She is a little bit strange. You say she jumped the line? What do you mean?
Jump on the line. Rock your body on time.
you know, this whole
How
being
many
dead
amazing
thing.
references. Wait,
Yeah.
what? She's not.
She has gained her position through ill-gotten gains and is completely illegitimate. Meaning like she got swallowed from daddy. And she's not a self-made man.
She's a Nepo baby.
So
But, like-
bad.
Interesting.
Without it, she's also she's new money.
Well, I mean, that much is obvious about her.
She spit on me once, and it was not awesome.
I heard she's not even dead. Can you believe that?
I heard.
She
Wild.
shouldn't even be here.
She hates the
You don't
elderly.
even go here. Good
She
one,
kicked the
Vic.
cat once.
I mean, interesting though. You say there's a rumor that she's not dead. Fascinating. We could use this, my friends. Are you with me? It's like this guy starts
Oh,
like,
No.
oh yes, like starts grasping your hands, shaking. Yes. We are going to take back
Oh.
our rightful place because clearly you all belong higher up as well. I could get you
That's
at least
right.
up to 3, but I'm confident we can drag her down. Maybe we could drag her out.
Oh.
We go
I do
into
have
song.
advantage on
right?
grapple checks.
Interesting.
Can
I
we
don't
please-
exactly know what that means, but just kidding.
Can we say that we sing now? We do a whole musical number with dancing, and I assume Alax's just standing there. You just see him in the back.
Shaking their
Sometimes he
head.
lifts Chestnut up and
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
That's
After he
amazing.
moves by.
He's getting pretty good at the assist. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know Vic can sing.
Gives her a little perfunctory twirl and then
Yeah,
plonk.
exactly.
I would like him to dip me.
Vic or Alaxon?
Both.
At the same time.
I said earlier that I have yet to be held, and it's nice to be held.
I mean, you did get held by the Moon Mommy, so
I know, but I also like to be held by guys. Guys,
So-
gents, non-binary ants, you know. Ladies, gents, non-binary entities.
So, do we just march up there, or do you think we need to sneak in? What are you thinking?
I think we could keep it casual. Maybe make it like we're headed up that way on some sort of diplomatic mission or something. Or we have a message, maybe. I don't know.
My
do
message
you
can
know
be a
her
knuckle
from?
sandwich. She
Oh, I
stormed
like
us.
I see.
She stole
She
his
built this-
wallet, and I play
She built this
Alaxon.
really ugly tower in our town, and then we told her to take
And
it
she
down.
tripped the old man.
Said no.
Like, how was it ugly? Was it like gray?
It was just
It was
like
not
so
symmetrical.
phallic, you know. And,
It was
like,
not
It was
symmetrical
gross.
at all.
It was utterly
You know,
gross.
like,
See, you can do too much. It's true. Some
like
people
when
just have no
somebody
taste.
thinks that they're doing silver, but they're actually just doing white gold. There's a difference. There's a fucking difference.
There was a lot of
You are
chrome
so
in
right.
there.
Chrome. Ugh, tacky.
Ew.
All right. Well, I think because you said she is not dead. Does that mean she separated her soul from her body, or is her body here?
Do we know that out of character?
Oh.
You would know. I mean, she disappeared completely, so you would assume
whole
that her
body
body
is here.
is. Yeah.
Her whole person is here. That's how she skipped the line.
She brought it with her.
How very interesting.
We would never do something like that, of course.
So
I mean,
her body and her soul if I got punched her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes her a little bit more vulnerable. She's not protected by the etherealness of her existence. I think we can use this. Maybe we could just tip her out the middle. There's really nothing under some of these towers, you know.
We literally
throw out a
follow
window.
Iago here up to the 3rd and 4th floor.
Yeah. Great. So Shakespearean.
Just evil laughing time.
Yeah. Either Shakespearean or
Aladdin.
Jafar.
parrot.
Jafar.
That means
Jafar, get a grip.
wow, that was really good.
Good grip.
So he starts to like wind through towers, and you're like gradually going up in this city. And he kind of takes
Getting
you
everyone
around.
wasted.
He takes you around like, and once you notice that like especially once he gets you up to the 4th level, he's bowing to like everybody he sees here because he is at a lower level. And people here just seem to innately be aware of that. There's because you don't see any like insignias or anything on his clothing, anything that says, you know, oh, I've been demoted or anything. People just seem to know that like your standing is good or it's bad, and they're looking at all of you like they don't know who you are. So you must be new, but beyond that, they just kind of go, huh, like there's a group of people, so something must be happening. But other than that, they don't pay too much attention unless
Should I spawn kick somebody off of this thing?
My God, assert your dominance.
Should I?
Not yet. When we get to her.
They're like mumbling to each other and like staring at us haughtily. I feel like I'm back in school or something at this swamp, and it doesn't make me feel very nice inside.
I think Alaxon would just kind of like elbow Blue and just be like, just be aloof, because this whole time
It's
Alaxon
like a
has been,
cultural thing.
yeah, Alaxon has just been trying to pretend like he's not bowing to anyone. He's just gonna pretend like he fits in.
Wisteria bows.
Okay.
Like,
Focus
it's
on-
a
I can be
cultural thing,
aloof.
like,
And my eyes go in like different directions.
Focus on your inner peace, Blue. You know where
Like-
to find it.
Or
You said Wisteria is bowing?
yeah, it's like Wisteria would say it's like a cultural thing. Like, it's not personal, it's just pageantry. There's like a difference.
Yeah, seeing Wisteria bowing, Alaxon would definitely keep some distance.
Lucy follows Wisteria's lead here.
Vic restrains himself from saluting instead of bowing.
Okay, interesting.
Can we take
Or
our
no,
breaks? I really have to do like a big pee.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
take
do
a break
number
while I
one.
try to decide how people here react to the different reactions you're having to them. But like they assume you're new. Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a minute for more of this weird tower city and trying to find the snooty lady that escaped. Bye.
Shy, shy.
They're friends.
Are we back?
We're
Yeah.
back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
We're the back tear.
No, Maggie.
Yeah, we're back. Hello. Sorry, I'm wondering why my thing did a weird thing. Okay. So, we left off. You were just getting up to the 4th level. I think I didn't even think about this. I should have thought about this. Instead, I ate Pez.
I will, before we get to the 4th level, I feel like she's probably not gonna try and run, but like we should probably have like someone taking out the rear, right? Nobody responds, so I'm just gonna roll a stealth check. Continue that.
Gotcha. Yeah, go for it. Stealth tech. Rocket.
Yeah, so that's a 14 plus 6, 32.
Great.
I disappear.
Also, while you're thinking, Pez is a valid life choice. I support it.
I saw someone eating it on Twitch a couple weeks ago with like little grabby hand things while they were giving themselves a manicure. And I was like, I want Pez, and I bought a whole bag.
I saw somebody, they
Pez.
put their like the lactase pills for lactose intolerance in a Pez dispenser.
That's cute too.
Love that.
Self care.
Did you get the grabby hands there, Em?
No, but I
Pez?
have somewhere I have Oast tongs. Anyway.
Excellent.
I eat chips out of the bag with them. Okay, so you're kind of coming up on this 4th level. I think the people up here don't know who you are. A lot of you are bowing. Alaxon is holding kind of steady. And I think people assume that you must be someone important.
Yeah, I think Alaxon would like have probably learned a lot about social stuff from Chestnut, and would probably kind of have his arm held so that she could like hold onto his elbow to be all classy.
Just the lightest little. Awesome. Yeah, you come up and the guy that's leading you, he kind of pauses for a moment and he says, like, up there, about 50 feet. See the tower with all the like mirrors in the corners? That's hers. I don't know what the mirror thing. It's not even silver.
No, it just seems like I like she's fucking tacky. I'm sorry. I'm just
It's so
saying.
pretentious.
I mean, really, like, oh, you started your own sect? Okay, nobody cares about that here. And frankly, it seems like really didn't catch on. I mean, look around you. Do you see mirrors on any other building? I don't think so. But you're free to go check out her tower.
You already see blue pasted on the side of it, coming around the edge of it. Good light disappeared into the crowd and all there.
Do you have any message for her that you would like us to deliver? You know, just
We won't say who it's from, of course.
Just tell her the residents say she got what was coming.
the HOA.
Oh.
And then oh no. This place would have an HOA though, wouldn't it?
Totally
How
would.
come she has fucking mirrors everywhere? That has to be a
100%.
citation. That's like
Yes.
It's not even silver. So tacky. This person kind of walks back, but you can tell they've maybe gone down a little, like halfway to level 3, and they're just kind of hiding behind another tower to see if like anything explodes or if she comes like flying out a window or something and they can kill her or I don't know. So you see her tower ahead of you.
Let's go. Let's do it. Do we need to like put our mirror pins on for this to really infiltrate her sect?
I think she's met us before because we fought her, so she'd recognize us, I'm sure.
Well, some of us more than others, probably.
She might be pretentious enough to have forgotten us.
True.
All right. Who's going in first? Well, Blue's already like halfway up the tower.
I'm going after blue because I think I might still be the only one with a shield.
Alaxon would still have the pen,
Yeah.
but also probably would not wear it because he was right up close and personal.
Yeah.
I would tell everybody else, when we get in there, if we see her, I'm going to try to throw down a hypnotic pattern so that we might have time to find her body. So look away when you see it, because if not, you might become entranced.
Well, we wouldn't need to find her body. They're together, right?
Yeah,
Are
she's
they?
in her body.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she is? I was confused.
Yeah.
All
That's
of her crossed
like-
over.
Yep.
Then I don't
I mean,
need to do that.
you could still do that, Wisteria. We could just kind of like get this thing started right away.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we could just like all attack her for a round, like an extra one.
We could just
Or if we wanted
kidnap
to
her, probably. Yeet
Yeah,
her,
I'll
maybe.
try it. The worst thing that happens is it fails, and you know what? That's life slash death slash death slash. You know what I mean?
But if it works, we could just do like Office Space with the printer and just kick the shit out of her.
Yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Bunch would be a
So-
gangster.
Are the rest of you trying to like stealth as you go up?
No,
No?
I think we're just
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
go up.
Her
Yes.
Very just like we
her
belong
tower
here.
doesn't really have doors, at least not at the bottom. There's like open archways in different places on the tower. And like Blue, as you're going up, you have to kind of like zigzag around them too. When you get up high, because you assume that's probably where she is, you see like there's kind of a porch up at the top, and there are some stairs that come up, because of course they're all about their like porches. Sit out, like wave at people to show them how important you are, whatever. And there's like a couple of rooms towards the center, and you're all kind of coming up the stairs. There's like one staircase that kind of goes around the sides of this tower. And Blue, you like while you're up there, you can first of all hear them coming up the stairs. But also you hear someone who seems not to have noticed just yet is kind of talking to themselves in one of the interior rooms. Sounds like a familiar voice. And as you kind of sneak through and look in, you do see her kind of like, she seems to be trying to puzzle something out, some sort of like, she's got some sort of like, it looks like a chart of like who's in charge of what, like social standing and whatever, and seems like she's trying to move up.
Cool. I like grab a part of a roll, and I'm ready to like go feet first through here.
Okay. You start to see Vic, the top of Vic's head coming up the stairs also. And she kind of stops talking and, hello?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah, I crashed through the window.
Have you brought my new table? And you crash through the window?
I wanna land I'll land on her shoulders, like feet go like her neck, feet, like I'm on there.
I will let you roll an attack, and then we're all going to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Does a 26 hit her armor class?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
She rolled so bad.
I wanna grapple. Immediate grapple.
You're doing like the Natasha thing and
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, it's the side choke and then like the
She has to roll athletics or acrobatics to avoid that, right?
For what the grapple? No, it's the opposed strength checks.
Opposed strength checks.
Also, I'm sure that I and her are taking shrapnel damage from this mirror glass that she has dressed her tower up in.
Yeah. Maybe like I'll roll a d4.
It eats the
Gosh.
tokens.
That was the
Fair.
worst.
That's very
Oh.
gentle of you.
1 piercing damage. And she rolled a
Cool.
6 strength check. Even though she has a plus 3.
Natural 20, babe.
Oh, it's like a symbol.
It's a sword.
Awesome.
It's like from
You've got her. You've got her. Okay, so let's get initiative then. What does everybody
It's
do?
24. I'm like, shh.
Who's next?
I got a 16.
She says, hello, I'm just like surprised. I'm just like, hello, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
All right, who else? What do we got? Initiative.
I also got a 16.
Ooh.
Your social security number has been compromised.
Who has the higher dex?
I have a +2.
Gesundheit.
Thanks. I have a +4.
Okay. So
Suck
we'll
it,
do-
Sophia.
I rolled a 17.
Love
You
it.
should-
Oh, the 17. What's your dex?
Damn, you guys.
+3.
Mine's a +4.
Holy cow.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know
That
bards
makes
are
sense.
dexterous.
Wait,
I'm
am
like-
I right? No, it's
I'm
also
like-
a +3. I can't read.
Roll off,
Cool.
baby. Roll
Rolling.
off,
Go for it.
baby.
You can go first.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm on top of her, so like,
Yeah, I can let her just go first.
So you
I forgot
also-
that my intelligence was so damn high. Wow, why is my intelligence so high?
Because you were a
Wisteria.
student.
Hard. You're well read.
And Lucy.
9.
Amazing. Always
I
good for the
know.
cleric to go last.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, is that who am I missing?
Me. I got a 13.
Alaxon, 13. And I also just like crammed too many really close together. And then there's like a giant space and it just says Alaxon. Okay. All right. So, Blue, you have her grappled. And it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Mm.
Oh, because that was a surprise round, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. What was her name again? Jolana?
Janella Tenregan.
Hey, what's all this, Janella? What's going on, bro? Because they did say that I was to kick the shit, that we were going to kick the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Also, like, I feel like incapacitating her would be very smart because she's a very powerful magic user.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll even spend a key point. I'll just do a flurry of blows immediately. Like, hold them in the grapple. I'm like, doing enough.
Go for it.
14 plus 7, so
That
21 to hit. 17 to hit.
Okay. Yeah. No, 17 doesn't. Sorry.
And a natural 20, so a 27 to hit.
That will hit. Okay.
Okay. One of these attacks, the regular hit, is 5 damage, and the critical. Okay. So there was the 5, and then the 9, and then the 18. So, 4 and 18, 22 damage up front.
Amazing.
And I've spent a
Holy
key
crap.
point. Level 2 times, and then like a flurry. Hello?
You should have, because let's see, you're level 5, so you should have
Yeah.
2 regular attacks
Yeah,
and
I
2
did my
flurry
2
of blows.
regular attacks and my flurry.
Okay.
Because the flurry, to use flurry of blows is a bonus action. And that is
Right.
activated when I have used both of my regular attacks.
So did you hit twice or 3 times?
So I used my 2 regular attacks, and I missed once because I rolled 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move, clear, down. Make 2 unarmed attack strikes as a bonus. Okay, so I can make 2 unarmed
Yeah.
attack strikes as a bonus. My bad. Oh, that's an 18. hit.
Misses.
All right. Is this your disadvantage or something because he's grappled?
Actually, you would probably get
Or
advantage.
I'm at an advantage. Yeah, so like. Well, I was worse, so never mind.
Okay.
I'm like punching her and the ground and her and the ground.
You're just angry at this point. You got a couple solid
No, I'm
hits
not
in,
even
though.
angry. I'm mad still. I'm just doing what was told, what I was told I should
Yeah.
do. Because like this lady like really like rocked our shit last time.
Yeah.
And like I'm not in the prophecy or anything, but like Splout really cares about these people. So like I'm gonna try and do my little cause of justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Not even disappointed, bro. Just like, actually, yeah, we could say I'm disappointed. It was super fucking dope to go through your window, though, I gotta say. I hope you don't have homeowners insurance.
Oh, and she does take an extra one because of the glass. Do that. Okay. So, yeah, like, she seems shocked to see you. She cannot imagine how you got here. And it is Wisteria's turn as you come up in and see, like, Blue
Can I
on
spend
her.
2 key points of the turn? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Cool. I will spend a key point to make that a stunning strike. So
okay, so it's con
she has to be a 14 BC con save in order to not be stunned for the next turn. I feel like that'd be really useful to do right now. I'll spend a key point for it.
14.
Meets it beats it. Sorry guys.
All right, Wisteria.
I'm going to hypnotic pattern her.
Okay, yeah. Oh, and
So
you did
that
warn,
is-
so Blue, you could close your eyes.
yeah. I am trying to put the spell in, but I don't know how. She
Oh.
help.
Don't worry about it. Just tell me what save I need to roll.
It's a DC 15 Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay.
So a 30-foot cube within range, a pattern appears for a moment and vanishes, and the pattern is like a mirror, but it's like her face, like all cracked and broken and ugly.
Good. Sadly, she got a 24.
There's a lot of mirrors in here, though.
Well,
She's
we
also
talked about what
grappling.
happens. The worst thing that happens is it fails, right?
Yeah, true.
Is she not happy that I made her visage look ugly?
Yes, she's very unhappy because this place is, well, like I said, it's all about vanity here. So.
Yeah. Okay. I marked off the spell slot from my sheet.
Anything else you want to do?
No. Are the reds for use spells? Or are they for? Oh, the reason why is all my spell slots for use were for some random reason. Okay.
Oh.
I had them all checked off instead of unchecked. I think that was my fault.
Gotcha.
So yeah, now we're good. For my bonus action, I am going to use. Is this a bonus action? Hold on one second. I should have checked ahead of time. Yeah, I'm going to use Mantle of Inspiration.
Ooh.
So as a bonus action, I can use one of my bardic inspirations to grant 8 temporary hit points to up to 4 creatures you can see within 60 feet, and each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without taking an opportunity of attack.
Oh,
so we have how many party members? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll use it on Chestnut, Vic, Rick, not Rick, Alexon, and Lucrézia. That would be weird if Rick just
How did
suddenly
Rick get here?
Yeah, Rick just ports into the game.
It
So does
gets triggered.
yeah. Does that
Yeah.
mean everybody can pretty much move into the room?
Yeah.
Wherever they-
Yeah, they get their movement and they don't provoke opportunity
free.
of attack. And they get 8 temporary hit points.
Nice. Okay, so the
8?
4 of you could move up into the room if you choose, before you even get to your turn.
I do the thing. Have you ever seen the video of Yoko Ono screaming?
Yes.
I do the Yoko Ono scream. But like at a reasonable volume because I don't want to attract attention. But it's like a war cry.
Amazing.
No, we want to attract attention. Everyone needs to see her downfall.
Ooh,
That's true. Okay, I'll Yoko Ono scream at full power.
She'll never work in
I
this
can't
town.
do it right now because I have COVID.
You don't need to do it. Don't worry.
I already rapped, okay?
imagine.
What more do you want from me?
We can imagine. Is that the end of your turn? Okay. Chestnut.
Cool. I do want to move into the room without provoking an opportunity attack. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can
the
pretty much
first-
arrange yourself anywhere if you like.
Cool. The first thing I do is use my bonus action to shift. So I kind of like scrunch my face up really hard and like round my back, and my little hedgehog spikes come out from like my hair to like down my spine. And so that's helpful for me. I will mark that down. Some more temporary hit points. And then as my action, I will try to cast blindness and deafness on her.
Oh.
So she has to make a con save.
Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. She doesn't have proficiency in that one.
Good.
And she got a 9.
Yes, she definitely failed.
Okay,
She's
do you
blind.
Okay, blind. Well, that stinks.
Mm-hmm. At the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution save to end the
Okay.
spell.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Vic, your turn.
So I'm gonna.
I made it easy for you, Vic. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's blind.
I'm gonna move in with the feet Maggie or Wisteria used. And okay, let's
You have
see.
advantage on any of this.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay.
I think Blue is also still grappling her. So she's in a rough spot. And she did not expect to see anyone here. Absolutely not.
I'm just looking at my spells and things. No, sod it. We're gonna do the fun thing. Considering it's me. Okay. Gotta make sure I have my item. I remember my item as well because my item does fun things to me. Does that? Sorry, I'm making sure that my weapon is correct.
Mm.
Strength plus proficiency plus yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna see if my item disabling it changes. No, yeah, I did program it correctly. I'm just making sure because this is kind of important. It's still attuned to me after all this time because I always wear it. Okay. Yeah, Vic is gonna absolutely swing with his war pick and his first attack, and that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that just hits.
Oh goody. Spend one level 1 spell slot. We're going smite mode.
Oh shit.
Which
Calculator time.
That will be an extra 2d8 after this, so... And then I'm going to add the 2d8, so it's 12 damage to begin with, 12 piercing, and then... Why can't I... Is there a... 1, 2, there. 2d8 radiant, and 11 radiant damage. That's the first attack. I get a second attack.
Paladins.
Yep. Second attack.
Oh, and our fighter will have 2 attacks as well.
That
Why did
misses.
What?
That's an 11. I rolled a 2. So that's
With advantage? You have advantage.
Oh, I
She's
have
blind.
advantage. You're right. Cock. Where's the thing that activates advantage? Damn it. It doesn't. There we go. I have to right click it. Fucking thing. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that was a 19. 19 plus 9, 28.
That definitely hits.
Okay, I'm not going to smite this one. I'm just going to regular attack. But I've got a total of an extra 8 piercing.
Okay.
And then I am going to reserve my reaction for reasons. If someone else gets attacked, I have 2 things I can do. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. Alexin, it's your turn.
Before I do anything, I don't remember, is Action Surge a bonus action or is that basically like a free?
It's just free, pretty much. You can decide to do it whenever you want.
And do I get my extra attack on an Action Surge?
Yeah, I would do that.
Oh, sweet, perfect. So I'm gonna start by a bonus action manifesting my Echo.
Yes.
Probably to encircle Blue and Janella as much as possible, and then I'm gonna do some attacks. So
okay.
Gotta do some math.
I forgot my banner gives me criticals on a natural 19. Damn. Oh well.
That's 18 on the first one.
18 would miss, but you do have advantage because she's blind. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's 25 on the second one.
That hits.
Then I'm gonna action surge. But
since Sophia said that she gets her banner surge, and she rolled a 19, does that mean she gets to do more damage?
Yeah, you could do more damage. Yeah, because your last one was a 19, right?
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll some more damage.
Sorry to stop the flow. I heard her say that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's useful for us.
Yes.
I just got roll damage again, haven't I? So that's. I'm gonna use the banner's once per turn ability to re-roll that.
Okay.
Because that was a 1. I can re-roll the damage on any attack. So I'm gonna re-roll that. That's better. That was another 11 piercing. Okay.
She's at 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Normally, I wouldn't give away that information, but just had to. Okay. You've hit once.
Yep.
You're action surging.
Yep. First on the action surge is 23.
That hits.
And then 28.
That hits. Jeez.
I'm also going to use my sword's ability to do an extra 2d6 cold damage. So, let's see. On my attacks, I got a 15 damage on that one. And then 14. And then 12. And then 2d6. That's another 6 damage.
Okay. Holy crap.
Glad you have a calculator, because that's a lot of math that I'm not going to do.
I'm just subtracting as we go. Okay. Still blind. And grappled.
Turning face.
She's just gonna try to hit blue with disadvantage. I guess. Because you're the only one that's like close enough. Well, yeah. She's gonna try to hit with disadvantage.
She would have disadvantage against me anyway because of my mantle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No.
But she gets a 20 on the first.
Yeah, I
Dirty
guess.
Okay.
Then that's with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, a 10 and an 11 plus 10.
Lame. Yeah, that hits.
That's no, that one doesn't. That's an
But I
natural
do have
one.
resistance against all magical elemental attacks.
And that's 2 3s. 13, I don't think hits. So she only hits once.
How's she hitting me?
She has she is like punching, like trying to like scrape and punch and elbow. She's like throwing. She doesn't even have a weapon in her hand.
She's trying to scratch my eyes out or something. Just making my face look cooler to the hell up.
I want to use my reaction to cutting words her before you tell us how much damage she does. I'm like, that outfit is so last century. I can't believe you're wearing that in public right now.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
And I expend one of my bardic inspiration, and I will subtract this number from the total damage. So go ahead and tell us whenever you're ready.
Yeah, it was gonna be 41 damage, 20 bludgeoning damage, and 21 psychic damage.
Okay, well I took 6 off.
So, wait, hold on.
Rough. I thought it'd be way less than that.
But you do have.
I claim resistance, so I'll only take half of that. I have 2 charges left in my mantle, since I'm taking this hit.
Okay.
So this is. It would have been 35, so half of 35. 12? No. 17, I mean?
Yeah.
17 plus 17 is 34. So we round down. So 17 is all you take.
Oh wait, can I use my reaction?
Sure.
To use a charge on my oyster thing to make my allies do psychic damage?
Oh, sure. Wait, what does it do? Remind me. Sorry.
This kit has 3 charges per long rest. You can expend 1 charge as a reaction when you and your allies near you are about to take damage to throw up a magical shell around you and any allies within 5 feet of you. The shell makes you and your nearby allies immune to psychic damage and resistant to all other damage until your next turn.
Nikes. So it would have been.
It would just be the
Well,
physical
the
damage halved.
Blue's already. He already took the resistance.
Oh, then never mind. I won't do it. Never mind.
I mean, it would bring it down to.
I'll do it another time. That
7 instead of 17, but
Yeah, hang on to it.
yeah, I'll use it another.
We're gonna need
Sorry,
it. She just did like 40 something damage in like one
Yeah, we'll use
punch.
that another turn.
okay.
Yeah,
I also did
gonna-
roll very well on damage.
We're gonna need it because that's a lot of my hit points. Because we're only level 5, Emily.
I know.
I forgot that I had an ability. How much was her attack over Blue's AC?
It just hit it.
Oh, cool. I would like to use my reaction.
I think. Dirty 20. What's your AC?
Cedar.
Look in. I'm pretty sure it's just a 16. I don't know why it's so low.
Oh.
I think it should. I think that's actually wrong.
Because you're a monk, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. It's a 19, I think.
Oh, so it's only 1 over.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm going to use my reaction to use my Gift of the Metallic Dragon, my Protective Wings, because Blue is within 5 feet of me. I manifest like these glowing wings that cover him, and it gives him +3 to his AC.
Wow, I am still frightened and aroused.
You don't take any damage then. No damage. Dang.
Which
I had that.
then negates the thing.
No!
It negates one of the 2 things I was going to do because one of them requires Blue to have taken damage, but I have another thing because he actually got hit. So
Yeah.
Vic is going to use Sentinel attack.
That would also. Oh, sorry. That would also let Chestnut get the spell slot back, right?
Wow.
Because you wouldn't need to cut him.
All of you are like really protecting me. I feel so loved right now.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you would get a charge back. You don't need to cutting words.
He can protect him from all the damage?
Pretty
It
much.
adds 3 to the AC, so yeah, Blue won't take any damage.
Okay. So,
Yeah, Blue.
Thanks.
Dang, how did I make y'all so powerful? What the heck?
items.
I know. It's my own fault.
I think I'm powerful because I'm the throat goat.
Anyway, Sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, so her against Blue, it doesn't have to hit. It just has to be make an attack. You can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So I'm going to do so. That was actually. That's the wrong one. That's a natural 18, so that's 27.
That hits.
Normal damage, max damage at 14 points of piercing.
Lily had a surprise attack, my attack, and her attack, and she's getting her shit rocked right now.
Wait, you said 14?
14 piercing, yep.
Okay.
My other thing is basically, if someone takes damage, I can force her to take a wisdom saving throw and reflect it.
Ooh,
or make her take it too.
And then she can make a save against the blindness. Is that what it was?
Yeah, another con save at the end of her turn.
Not save. 11. I'm guessing that doesn't work. Great. Lucy, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Fungal Envoy. So Lucy reaches into her belt again, pulls out some of her powder, and blows it at Janella.
Okay.
And 1 second here. I think it's, what is it again? It's a wisdom save of 16.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Yeah.
She got a 17, but I'm guessing she still takes half?
Well, no, because otherwise she'd just be charmed.
Oh, okay.
It was not damage.
Oh, right.
It would be charm.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So that did not work. Yeah. And I think that's it for me, because...
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to try to use 3 legendary actions to reverse gravity. Let's see. Well, she's not anchored either.
Is she defying gravity?
She
Could she break out into song too?
she can do it in different directions though.
Get out of here, Maggie.
Can orient the area in any direction. And creatures and objects fall toward the end of that area. She's gonna try. And she's going to just make it up. The ceiling is about 20 feet up, so she's going to try it. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, it's fine though, because I'm grappled to her and she got hit and I'm on the floor with her on top of me, so she's about to take the full brunt of the ceiling.
Well, and I don't know.
Like an idiot.
No. She got a 24 on her dex save.
She would get a disadvantage because we're grappled. I think since we're both incapacitated, technically we automatically fail on the dex save, right?
Is grapple the same as incapacitated?
Not like the incapacitated. I forgot. It's like you can't move though.
Right.
Prone?
But even at disadvantage, she gets a 24.
Can you make a dex save if you are grappled? 5e. No. It just gives you disadvantage. Wait. Okay, some say it gives you disadvantage, some say it doesn't, but
I don't know. I don't care.
yeah, whatever. She makes it either way. Rules are complicated.
House rules always win.
Yeah,
and I defer to you, Emily.
Sexy frog thighs.
Yeah, strength athletics check contested by strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. You succeed if the target is incapacitated. If you succeed, they're subject to the grappled condition. The condition specifies the things that. Hang on. Let me look at that.
Well, regardless, I got a 21 on my dex save.
Great. Speed becomes 0.
I'll attempt to rearrange her face with the ceiling as we fly towards it.
All that happens is that your speed is 0. You can still like melee attack.
That is true.
The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by Thunderwave.
I'm not letting go. Just saying.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this removes her. You're all moving together. Okay.
Nah, I'm on her like a tumor. I go where she goes.
If something is encountered in this fall, striking objects and creatures strike it as they would a normal downward fall. So...
She cushions my fall.
20 feet is only 5 damage, is that right? How much is it for falling? Don't mind me.
It's like a D10 per story, right?
Yeah, it's a weird math.
The D6 per story or something?
D6 per 5 feet. It's like crazy. Weird math.
We're learning all the rules, y'all.
You know the rules, and so do I.
A little commitment is what I'm thinking of.
Maggie, you just lost the game.
Fuck!
Oh, Sophia.
What? They rolled.
My mom's ringtone, I think for me, is Rickrolling right now. I know it was my dad's. So anytime I called, automatic Rickroll. I think my mom might have changed hers back to our normal ringtone though. Imagine if our characters got to have ringtones on their like crystal things.
Right?
Mine would be a Chestnut song with melody.
Falling. Lord. 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet.
How many feet do we move?
Just 20. So everybody takes 5 damage unless you saved. And then it's half,
What
I
was
think, so 2.
DC again? Oh god.
It is 18.
Okay, I failed.
Okay.
So 5 damage.
Yeah.
That is not as bad as I thought it would be.
She's trying to get away desperately. It's not working. It's Blue's turn again. She's looking rough. Really, really rough. And she's blind still and grappled.
Yeah, I gotta apply my 2 or 3 damage. I succeeded.
2, because it rolls.
Gotta apply my damage. So you know what happens since you got like a body and your soul in a place of a semi-afterlife? What happens if you die in the afterlife? And I slam her head against the ceiling.
Her eyes do get really big, even though she's blind. Are you?
Yeah.
I will ask you at the beginning of this because she has so few hit points. Are you hitting to kill or?
I'm right now hitting to get her to like surrender. So like I'm cool with not like a non-lethal but like semi-lethal damage. I would like her to at least have a bloody nose at this point. Well, I'm sure
she's got more than that by now.
Her eyes are like swollen shut. That's why she's blind. Yeah, I'll just be like, oh, you know, everybody grab all the stuff and we're about to hit the ground because this bitch is about to be KO'd. Actually, I shouldn't say bitch. I didn't mean that to be a gendered kind of insult, but you are kind of like a dickhole. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Bitch as a gender neutral term.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, that would be 7 points. Demolish.
Okay. She's still up.
I'll hit her again.
Okay.
I can do a no mouth to 22.
That hits.
Full damage, 10 points.
Describe how you knock her completely out.
I said that, so like, I said like, oh, so what happens if you like die in the afterlife? Come on. Or, you know, get your face rearranged. And then we just fall to the ground. We fall to the floor as gravity realigns itself. Ow.
Anyone that wants to can make an acrobatics check to try to avoid the damage, but it's only 8.
I'll make an acrobatics. Why not? I'm good at that.
As you all fall to the floor of this room in her tower.
I kick off the ceiling. I do like a kick flip and I land like cradling her like a stupid little baby football bid. Like a little baby Jesus. I'm cradling her because it's just bleeding all over the place. Because I feel like I don't want to actually kill her, because like nobody told me to kill her, just told me to rock her shit.
Yeah.
And then I
Dirty
drop her
20
on the
on
floor.
acrobatics.
Then I stand up to my full 7 feet tall and I drop her on the floor.
Nice.
I have manacles in my inventory if we want to manacles her.
I feel like we probably do.
Yeah, and I also have a net. Can I also tie her up in my net? Shibari
Yeah.
style, just tie her feet up with my net and her legs.
Yeah, like boob harness, crotch rope, the whole
Yeah.
works. Hey,
Yeah.
so what's the plan here, guys?
Well, the hot lady said that she'd be back every few hours and then we could take her to be interrogated. But if she comes around and tries to escape, then I think we just have to kill her.
I've got ways of restraining her. If
Awesome.
Like,
I can force her to
but
go
like
to sleep.
to like stopping her, sure. Like to what? And what's the game plan here?
Well, the big lady said that she wanted to talk to her about how she got here.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about you guys.
Then we're gonna leave, and then we're gonna go back to hang out with Sloth, I assume.
And
And
our
you.
buddies.
Yeah, I think the stopping is the important part, If she lives and doesn't continue to do her thing, then fine. If we have to kill her to stop her, then so be it.
People live and people die, and do you practice what you preach?
Okay, I guess that's reasonable. I'll go over to her desk where she was poring over everything to leave the party to whatever they were doing, and I'll just start folding up some notes and taking this and that I think might be useful later for the party.
Yeah, I guess some people should roll investigation. I think technically Wisteria would be too busy to do it right now because I said that they are tying them up and then handing them to Vic.
That's okay. I rolled a 17 investigation. If I don't find anything important, I'll just take I'll tip the desk over into my messenger bag.
That's amazing.
I rolled an 8 in investigation.
There's some shiny stuff in here.
Great.
Yeah, she's got some weird decor, some tower stuff, some mirror stuff still. She's really attached to the mirror stuff. You haven't seen it anywhere else in the city. No mirrors anywhere. There's been crystals, there's been white towers, there's been tower motifs in people's clothes. Nowhere else have you seen mirrors unless it's just pure silver, polished silver.
Do you think she has orgies in here and that's why the whole thing is mirrors?
Stop trying to make mirrors happen. It's never gonna happen.
She
I'm
a lot of
my pipe.
A lot of the paperwork is it's just there's some little working on spell stuff. You do find on her person she does have that she had a crystal tuning fork that she had used to get here. So you find that. And some of her notes on the spell that she finagled to get here. And then you also just find a lot of paperwork about trying to work her way up in the city, basically. Trying to manipulate people, her plans for getting higher status, that sort of stuff.
I think somebody should hold on to the tuning fork that has a high perception, so probably not me.
If I were to put my perception equated to some sort of a number, I'd say it'd be roughly a +6. But also, I'm just here, guys. This is your prophecy. This woman did harm to you guys. I'm just here, so I'm an outside contractor, essentially, on spring break again.
But you're one of us now. You're part of the party.
One of us.
I'm really good at throwing a party, but I'm just not here. I'm not in any prophecy. I'm not important.
Well,
everybody's important, but
Do you want me to make a prophecy about you? Because, like, I feel like Chestnut and I could come up with something.
But it wouldn't be a prophecy in the basement of Lucrezia's creepy little basement church.
We could put it there.
If they do it as a dance number themselves, then it's a prophecy in the basement. It's fine.
I mean, I'm not
Everything's
really
fine.
broken up about that. I think we all already know how I feel about like incomplete prophecies and the poor organization of said prophecies within your sector. I'm sorry, Lucrecia, but that's just my personal
Oh
opinion.
no.
I'm a very physical kind of monastery kind of guy. What I'm really concerned about right now is like you guys and like if stopping this lady is supposed to like make the prophecy not be bad or something. Also, like Alaxon is like just staring at this unconscious body that we just like bodied. So like, also you said that you were older than death, Alaxon. I feel like that's like wow. Oh, I try to mind my own business, except I'm really bad at doing.
At this point, you're walking and talking.
Yeah.
People in the city,
I like dragging her by the ankle.
they're like seeing blood, like realizing that she's just like a full person, not just a soul. And they're like, oh, she did not deserve to be here. Yeah, you have sufficiently humiliated her as you're walking her back through the city.
Also, I grabbed some of the stuff on how she was planning on climbing in the spell stuff as well to go along with that pitchfork, so that we have that to hand along to the Moon Mommy when we get back to them.
By the time you make it back down through the layers of the city, and get to like that edge that she left you off at, you would see her coming again, and presumably someone has pressed a digitation or something similar to be able to shoot off some sparks.
I do.
Get her attention.
That's the digitation.
So she comes back through after she's made all of her, like taken all of her souls to various places, and takes you back to the shade. We're like getting kind of late, but if there's anything else anybody wants to do in the shade before y'all get sent back, you still have, it's been like maybe 3 hours by the time you get back to the shade. Your initial like white and silver has faded, and you're back there in basically the city of the dead.
Yeah, I mean, I know Moon Mommy said that like if we got back, you're welcome.
We have a redemption.
There's not even any moons,
here.
y'all.
You've got a redemption arc here, Alaxon, so like
there is now.
There is now, and it's her. She's the moon. She is the silver one. There's 2 others that are not silver.
Oh, that makes blue our Sokka.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Rough. It's rough, buddy.
Yeah. Maybe
no,
next
rough.
time, maybe you'll get like a meteorite sword.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah. So she
that really hurt Alaxon.
She had said that if we got done soon enough, that she could possibly get Alaxon an audience.
Yeah. She would take all of you, but if you want to talk to her by yourself, you're more than welcome. If you want to bring the whole group, you're more than welcome.
I mean, Alaxon would ask Chestnut if she wanted to go, but wouldn't put any pressure. Like, it's definitely something that he can do alone if she doesn't feel comfortable.
Doesn't seem like I need to be there. You should probably just talk to her yourself.
But also, if you wanted the support, no one would judge you for it, dude. It seems that you've walked this path a long time by yourself, and then all of a sudden you took on a tiny little grown Artemis. No, what's it called? An apprentice. And now you have a girlfriend who has rainbows for hair. So, like, I feel like it's a moment of growth, but ultimately it's your decision.
Well, I don't want Chestnut to feel pressured, but I would not hate it if you were there.
I think you can do it by yourself. Seems like it's important for you.
Also, do you want us to send the tuning fork and the information on how she came here with you, so you can give them that?
Here, I pull out the messenger bag and give you all the stuff that I took. Well, let me go try and find the bottle of heart.
I mean, I think that would be more
This
important
is
for Shield Maiden, but
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she would take that. And she would offer to go. Well, obviously, she has to take you there anyway, but she said if you want her to stay in the room, she can stay and invite the other Shield Maidens if you want them there too.
no, I think Chestnut's right. I think I should do this myself.
Okay. She takes you to the center of the city, and it's this like at the top it looks like a tree or a neuron like branching out. But the sides, like once you get on ground level, are just it's just this like massive, tall, kind of square building. And there's just a like a simple kind of double set of double doors. You notice that as you are going in the double doors, she kind of says, I'll meet you in there. And she kind of like absorbs into the building. Just kind of like walks through the walls. She's too big to go through the door anyway, but yeah, she goes in. It's a lot. The inside in here is like the more you've seen, the more seems familiar. It's almost like a train station and there's like black like ticker boards that have like different information about the different planes and like the next, there's like 3 sections for each Shield Maiden. There's hang on, let me find the right page about the Shield Maidens. There is a so there's like one that's framed in silver that says Mount Temecula, Awashizu, and Mustisala. Then there's one in the center that is gold, and it says Strife, Frindis, and Ardir. Ardir, fun fact, is Quintus's plane, and it's where we went in the GaryCon one-shot. And then, hang on, if I can remember what color this is. Because I don't.
I love a good lore dump.
It's like kind of a iridescent looking border on the last one. And it says the gleaming, the muddles, and void, which you hadn't necessarily made the connection because the Shield Maidens, they talk about like when they were talking about falling through, they're talking about like the primordial space, just like the ether. Void is the plane of darkness. It used to be Raynette's home, but when Raynette invented death and sleep, basically giving people the opportunity to rest and recover from injuries and things like that, she created the Shade, and she sent a servant of hers to care for the void. And like as you're like looking at the word void on the board, you're like, oh, maybe that's where I was. It's just like this comforting flow. It's like living for eternity in a sensory deprivation tank kind of. But it's like it's warm, and there's like a constant presence of some being that it's like a comforting presence, but there's no like face or body to this being. She kind of you see her kind of appear on the other side of a gate, and she like waves at you and says something to a couple of the shield maidens that are like bringing people in, and they let you go through, and you follow this Argent Shield Maiden into like through a giant back door, and you see another like crowd of souls filtering out, and then there is this just like massive humanoid shape of darkness. It's like if Vanta Black was a person. And you see kind of like long hair just off to one side and kind of almost like a braid shape, but there's no like, you don't see many features about her. She's just like darkness embodied. And she's even larger than the Shield Maiden.
Is she single?
Maybe. Technically all the deities are siblings, I want to say. Kind of. So I mean, yes. But also I don't like how weird and incesty some mythology gets. So but she's kind of at the back of this room, and she had been kind of like tending to these souls that came through and sorting them through different doors and things. And as they clear the room, the Shield Maiden says, "This is the one I was telling you about, who is from the time before the wars," and she lets you step forward.
Yeah, I think Alexan just kind of walks up. You know, you kind of have to be far enough away to see features and stuff, but it's just like, you've failed me and a lot of other people, and continue to fail them. And I think we're long past due for some kind of repayment.
You just hear kind of like it almost sounds like a growl, but it's just because like her voice is so deep, and it's just like a like she's humming for a second, and she kind of like gets like sits down on the ground. She's still gigantic, and she kind of like looks you over. "I know you, but I sent you somewhere, and yet you're not there."
You didn't send me anywhere. You left me lost for who knows how long.
Yes, well, I didn't have everything figured out at the time.
I'm well aware. I spent decades in the dark before I even was allowed to die.
Yes. Well, you people like you were the reason I came up with that in the first place. So many were trapped. So many were in pain. There had to be some way to end it. But I certainly didn't intend for anyone to continue to be trapped for so long. I assume there are others like you.
You mean trapped by returning after my death for 2,000 years?
Yes.
I don't know if time means the same to gods as it does to us, but it's a very long time.
What would you like me to do then? You seem not to be afraid of me.
what is there to be afraid of at this point? I've lived a very long life. I've seen a lot of things. What's the worst you could do?
A fair point. But surely you want something fixed, yes?
Yes.
And she kind of leans back.
I want you to release us.
Easier said than done.
You are a god, aren't you?
Yes, well, in your case it might be a little easier. You come to the end of your lifetime, a natural lifetime. A real, enjoyable lifetime. And are given the same peace as everyone else. That would be easy just for you. But if there's more than that, I need to figure something else out.
There are many like me. Many who are like me, but not. In that they aren't themselves. They're mindless. They're more monsters than men.
I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about tennis, yes?
Yes.
In particular.
Yes, you have caused all kinds of problems there. And I'm afraid that if you don't fix this, the problems will only get worse. And for the people of Bhenkar, if you don't do something, they will suffer. And that's not me making a threat. That is me telling you that others will cause this.
She kind of tries to read you for a minute. I think she knows you're not trying to be you're not trying to put on a show or anything. And she just kind of says, okay. Here's what it will take, because I think anything that I could do would simply add to their woes. I am goddess of death. I could only give them more death. But there is Lawless. There is Warris. And there's Medestic. If they got together, figured something out, they could probably help these people. Give them their final rest. It wouldn't be simple, but as you said, aren't we supposed to be gods? I will send out messages then. We have been trying to avoid Bhenkar for many years because we made a mess of it the last time. And we got everyone to agree to leave it alone. But I think you're right. Something needs to be done to fix what we messed up.
Well, you should definitely hurry. I know Sethrud will not be patient.
Sethrud. All right. I will do what I can. I will find a way to get a message to you. Do you and your friends need a way to get back home?
I don't think that would hurt.
All right.
And just to clarify, will I be allowed to continue, or will I cease living after this conversation?
You You are needed there. And you deserve the chance to live a life you didn't get before. It's not your fault you ended up in this situation.
You're right.
All right, bring them in. And two other giant shield maidens. One who looks like entirely covered in gold armor, and another one who's like fully like iridescent, kind of glowing and shifting colors. Also both like 50 feet tall. Seem to go fetch the rest of you, pick you all up and bring you into this building. You see this massive goddess like of darkness, just like pure, like, you know when you go into a cave and you like are holding your hand in front of your face and it's so dark you can't even see your hand even though it's right there? Like, that's what she looks like she's made out of. And she looks down at all of you and says, all right, go home and live your lives. I'll send you back, but be careful, first of all, and second, be ready. You'll be getting messages soon from 3 of my siblings, and they're going to help you with an issue.
I make an insight check to see, like I don't understand what help, like what does that mean? 19.
Laval card, yo.
What did you get? Sorry, a 19?
Yeah.
She seems genuine. You don't necessarily know what she's talking about at first until all of you kind of get. She like waves her hand in front of your faces. She doesn't like touch any of you, but she's just kind of like wisps a little magical something your way, and you all get this view of a broken landscape with water all around and thousands and thousands and thousands of undead gathering and waiting for some sign to move. And that's where we're going to end this episode as you all get sent home with a vision of horrifying undead hordes, who knows where. And maybe we'll
It's
pick
the
that back
city
up.
of the dead.
Yeah, did Alaxon just become Aragorn and summon all of the undead?
No, that's
No.
where Alexan was.
Yeah, it's a place on Bhenkar. You know that. You would know that. It's
Yeah, exactly. The
far
city
to
of the
the
dead.
It's far to the east, southeast of where you've all been living up until this point.
Did not care for that academic excursion that day. Let me tell you, Horde of Undead, smell.
Maybe.
Oh, Blue definitely would not know about that. That's a fairly new thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
literally just being a fourth wall breaker here. Don't worry about it. Blue knows a lot of things, not about that though.
Maybe we'll be back in the summer for another longer series to tackle the undead problem in Bhenkar.
Really opened the door
good
for
thing
that
you've
one.
got a fucking paladin.
We still have oops
True,
all
and a
sport blocks
cleric.
to do.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And a great cleric.
Yep. So we'll probably be back in the spring for Oops All Splurbloths, or maybe like the end of February. I don't know.
Oh, that's great
like
timing. Some of us have birthdays then.
Yeah, exactly. And we need some. Oh no! we need we need all the frogs in the house. Oh, and we got a group hydrate. I'm so sorry. We're gonna do all the frogs at some point. Probably at the end of February, beginning of March. And then in the summer, hopefully, maybe, if everyone is able, we'll do another longer excursion of who knows what. Well, you kind of know what now. Little hint.
Sounds amazing.
thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to check out Extra Life. Donate to the Extra Life campaign if you can. The link is in the chat, just kind of right, and I'm actually gonna pin it. And yeah. So that's I've pinned it in the chat. So you can check out that link, donate to Extra Life. It's a really good cause, and you'd be entered into a giveaway at the end of the month. And don't forget to check us out for all the rest of our fun time one-shots that we have. And in the meantime, enjoy your holiday seasons. If you get to have a break, I hope you enjoy that too. I know I need a break. And yeah, I don't know if we're rating. Maybe.
Do we have an Artemis
Are
who
we?
should be resting?
I mean,
She's
if not,
listening.
it's totally fine. We'll find out. Yeah.
I like how these games weren't holiday themed at all.
No.
Wonderful.
Okay,
Yes,
Artemis is still in bed, so.
Agreed.
Well, there were trees. There were some, evergreens in there. And,
Very nice.
the
In a
towers
brief
had
appearance.
silver on them.
Mhm.
There's lots of metallics. Festive
Silver.
metallics.
I can't wait till I die and I get my own tower.
And a tower made of all vanity.
All right. We're just going to end then. Artemis is in bed. We're not going to worry about ratings. So everyone have a lovely night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.